Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard of the ever increasing story of a young man who is looking for a job, struggling to get a job? Then somebody does a hookup. Maybe the father had a good name, and maybe the uncle knows somebody who knows somebody and makes a connection, and the guy gets a job. Later on, you hear from the people that this person got a job from that he is no longer going to work. You ask him, what is the problem? Then the person says, oh, they are paying me peanuts. They are paying me 30,000. The person wants to have a starter job or the intern job, but wants to be paid like a middle level manager. They want to come and start making decisions on behalf of the company. A non experienced young person who does not have anything to be able to offer or cannot be able to show what they can be able to offer to the organization wants to be paid big money. And you ask, so what is this about big money? Many of them want to stay in an apartment in Kilelesho, downtown Nairobi. They want to drive a car within the first month. They want to live in a posh area and enjoy the fine things in life. Soft life. Soft life is the demise of many, many people because many people look at the posh lifestyle, they look at the enjoyable lifestyle, but they do not see the hard work. They do not see the effort that is available to you. Unfortunately, if you want a soft life, be born in a royal family or where your parents own a lot of property and a lot of money and are willing to allow you to be able to bask in the glory of their hard work so that you can be able to enjoy the effort. But because 99% of those of us people have not been born in such grandness and such beauty and such money, you have to work hard. Do not aspire for soft life if you're not willing to put in the effort. That is why a lot of people are being engaged in things that do not make any sense. A lot of people are doing a lot of betting. You hear somebody is getting all their salary and is betting all their money. They're putting down their whole salary. They're not paying rent. They're not eating. Their children are going hungry. They're putting all their money in betting. The anticipation that they're going to win this big amount of money that is going to set them up for life. Unfortunately, 90% of the people, because they want to get easy things fast, even when they win the money, 90% of them actually lose the money within 6 months. Statistically, the people who win even lose a lot more than they won. Very few people, in fact, less than 90% of the people will be able to walk out of a betting session or gambling with money. The house always wins. This soft life that people are looking for, it is painful. A lot of people are involved in illegal activities. You're told, smuggle this, carry this item, do that, and you're going to make money. You're going to buy this, bring this package to this person, and you're going to get this chunk load of money, a lot of money, more money than somebody earns in a whole month. And you are enticed because of the soft life, the easy things in life. Life is not easy. And if it is easy, somebody has been working hard, somebody has been investing hard, somebody has been setting things softly for you to be able to have a soft landing. You go and you realize a lot of people, a lot of kids not want to leave their homes. They want to enjoy their parents' comfort. They want to enjoy life and tranquility in the suburbs. They just want to play games the whole day. Why? They have soft life. But they do not see the hard work. A lot of people have to put in the hard work. And that is what I want you to know, that it takes hard work, effort, investment, and planning to get the soft life. A lot of people want to do wash things. You want to con people from left to right and center. You want to drive that big car now. If you know our parents, in fact, our parents are interesting because some of them drove their first cars when they're in their 60s, when all their children have been educated and have gone out of home. That is when they were aspiring to get their first cars. While a recent graduate or a young person now wants to own a car by the time they're 20. By the time they are 18, they want to get their driving license and start owning cars. But they do not know where to get this amount of money. If you want to set up yourself for soft life, then you have to put the hard effort. You have to earn money, make money. You have to deny yourself of the pleasures now. You have to practice a lot of patience and a lot of restraint to be able to ignore a few pleasures now so that you can be able to accumulate wealth that is going to set you up for life. Unfortunately, a lot of people grew up in a life that seemed like luxury, but it was fueled by parents who are working tooth and nail and using their whole salary to be able to finance a softer life for their children. Their children are always dropped in school. They never saw public transport. Their children are always living in houses that had 5 bedrooms plus. The children are always enjoying their times in the malls. Their parents finance this level of luxury. But when the parents go into retirement, they cannot be able to replace this income. The parents have to go up country and retire where their stories look like stories that cannot be unheard of, because you're telling incredible stories of the things that you did while in Nairobi, while in the city center, to village people who have not traveled and done these things. But you end up being in a depressive state because you cannot be able to sustain this lifestyle. If your parents set you up this way, probably they set you up for failure because they showed you that these things are normal, but they never showed you that all their salary, all their income was going towards making your life a soft life. As parents, sometimes we are in the trap of wanting to show or give our children what we never had. Give our children what we never had. We want them not to do certain things because we want to secure and give them some sort of safety. But sometimes, as parents, we also fail because we do not show kids that sometimes it takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of hard work, a lot of investment, and a lot of self-denial to create this wealth. This is the story that is not being told by parents to their children. This is the story where parents say, protect their kids from seeing some sort of difficulty, sort of struggle, sort of denial. You want your children to think that things come and fall in place. Things don't fall in place unless you have been able to set yourself up for success. So don't enjoy a soft life if your income comes from one source. If all that you are enjoying is from a salary, don't even think about soft life. Think about putting money aside, investing aside, setting up businesses, setting up hustles that are going to secure your income. Because if you're only a one income household, then you are one chance away from abject poverty. Basically, your life hangs in the balance. Your employer has held you by the balls. If they tell you jump, you ask how high, because that is your only source of income. And in an increasingly turbulent financial season, you can be told to go home. So stop enjoying the soft life yet. Start putting some money aside. Start generating some passive income. Start using your talents to be able to generate some income. Are you a singer? Start doing some music, release some music. Start doing some loyalty deals on your music and on your talent. Start doing other things that are going to generate some income so that the soft life that you are aspiring for, you can be able to secure it with another source of income. My desires is the people who listen to me are able to set up several income streams. The beauty about several income stream is like a farmer who has not planted one crop. Have you ever seen farmers who struggle with planting one crop? You have planted only maize. A lot of risk comes to you. The maize price can go down when you are doing your harvest. Everyone is harvesting at the same time. The rains can fail and you end up in a loss. The armyworms can come and attack your farm and basically flatten everything. You have a lot of risk because you're depending on one crop. So it's the same thing with investment and growth financially. If you're depending on one source of income, anything can happen. But think about this. If you have 10 crops that you're depending on, you have fruit trees, you have maize, you have beans, you have potatoes, you have all these things. Fine, it may not look standardized and uniform as a lot of people would want to desire. But if the maize fails, at least you'll get some mangoes to sell. If the chicken fail, at least you have some cows to milk. This is what I'm talking about. Diversify your income so that you're not left with nothing should your income start to tumble. If you want a soft life, diversify your income, increase your money, invest your money, deny yourself now so that you can be able to have a soft life in the future. My friends, it matters more when you have a soft life in your old age, not now when you are young. Because in your old age, you may not work as hard, you have less energy, you may be more sickly, so you have more medical bills to take care of. You may not be able to incur, you may have to incur a lot more costs as a person. And that is the time you need the soft life. If you want the soft life now, you will have a hard life later. You have to choose. If you do not come from a wealthy family like I talked about, if you want the soft life in your 20s, then your 60s suffer. I've done a video on how you can be able to set up success for your 60s in your 20s by investing incredibly fast and aggressive in your 20s. You can be able to secure your 60s and be able to reduce on a lot more of that denying yourself in your 30s, in your 40s when you're raising a family. But your 20s become a lot of grit, a lot of work, a lot of denying yourself to be able to invest for your future. So you need to choose what soft life you want. Do you want soft life in your 20s? Or do you want soft life in your 60s? Do you want to tell your children, send money or send curses in your 60s? Or do you want to set them up? Again, remember, when you are telling your children to send you money or send curses, you are again denying them of the opportunity to build some wealth for their future. So their children began on a negative. They have help loans, they have other loans, they have mobile loans, then they have their parents who are asking them for money all the time. So your child starts on a deficit. They start with hard life and they're not able to invest to get a soft life in the future. And that is how the generational poverty starts. Because somebody did not invest and plan their life well, and now are denying their children the opportunity to set themselves up and their future children's life when they are investing and saving, because they are increased expenses for the extended family. This thing about soft life, you need to understand. And some of these things are actually set up by marketers. A lot of marketers sit down and say, let us market the enjoyment of such and such a thing. But they do not tell you that you need to get a certain level of income to be able to enjoy a certain level of leisure. Stop going on holidays because it is December. Go on holidays because you have money to finance this holiday. Stop buying equipment just because it has come out. In fact, people buy and line up to buy the latest phones, but 10 months later, the phones fall by 30% in value. The iPhone people, you know yourself. You end up buying big cars because so and so is buying, and you think that is a mark of soft life and enjoying myself and big life, but you have not done the math. Do the math. Stop running the race with other people. Run your own race. Think about, do you want soft life now, or do you want soft life when it actually matters? I hope you're learning, you're growing, and becoming better in your financial affairs. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to like this video, and leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you, and enjoy your day.